We acknowledge that we are on stolen land, that we live on the traditional territory of the Wendat, the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. This land, now known as Toronto, is governed by Treaty 13 and the Williams Territories. We honor the generations of Indigenous peoples who have cared for this land, and we recognize that First Nations, Inuit, and Métis communities continue to live, create, and resist here today. We promise to do all that we can to move beyond words and toward responsibility, respect, and to right the wrongs of the past and the present. As a somewhat newcomer to Bathurst, I don't know what issues have been addressed in past territorial acknowledgements and what ones haven't. With that in mind, I address this issue, which I learned about in Tanya Talaga's book, The Knowing. As you know, Tanya Talaga is an award-winning Anishinaabe journalist, author, and filmmaker. In The Knowing, Tanya Talaga highlights just one example of the horrible ways the Canadian government has handled treaty payments. Talaga notes that with the signing of the Robinson Treaties in the 1850s, which is now Ontario, Indigenous signatories were promised a small annual payment of $4 per person. They were told that if the land value increased, the annual payments would increase. Despite the astronomical increase in the value of land in capitalist terms, the annuity payments to Indigenous people remain at $4 per person today per year. Talaga also notes evidence that the coercive use of alcohol was also part of the signing of these treaties. This is just one more example of the disrespectful, dehumanizing, and exploitative treatment of Indigenous people in Canada.